Hey there, it's Jenny from Southern Savers. I want to share with you guys how we save on produce. I talk about this a lot when we do our Q&As or in other videos that we've done, but I just want to show you how we save on produce. And the biggest way that we do that is by taking part in a local co-op. This is a group of people coming together to share produce in bulk, buy it in bulk, split it up amongst all of us. You could do this with as few as 5 people. You could do this with as many as 100. It really depends on what you have in your area. So we are part of a local co-op in Columbia, South Carolina, and we're gonna go there. And I'm gonna bring you guys along with me for just the full experience. Morning, everyone. I told you guys I was gonna come on bright and early and share what we do to save on produce. So this is a produce co-op day for us, and it's a huge way that you can be saving on produce too. So we come in and join in with about 30, 40 other families. So you can see all our laundry baskets lined up there. I'm really kind of cheating. I should be helping, but I wanted to show you guys so that you could get an idea of what you can jump in on and really how this can help. So everyone brings a laundry basket, and folks have already gone and they've loaded up produce on the truck. We have it all lined out there, so it's all waiting to be sorted. But they already went to the farmer's market and bought in bulk, and then we're sorting it out. So everyone's gonna take their laundry basket home with them. But being part of a co-op means that we're all spreading that cost out. So we pay $25 a basket. You could get as many baskets as you wanted, but my laundry basket will be full when we're done. And I would love to stay on with you guys the whole time, but these folks may get a little grumpy if I don't help sort too. Our co-op, it's all hands in. So you're gonna pay your 25 bucks, but you're also showing up to help sort. You might find a co-op in your area that's actually a business and they have already done all the sorting and you just pay for that. But this is less out of pocket because there is no overhead of paying people to sort. We're doing the sorting. We show up at 8 a.m. This is a co-op that's in Columbia, South Carolina, and I'll put the link to our co-op in after I'm done with the video. It's hard to do on the phone, but it's just a Facebook group, and we pay if we want to join in that week or not. So I'm trying to kind of show you guys while I talk so you can see people sorting. Everybody just brings their laundry basket, and we've got all sorts of stuff today. They've already sorted out a lot, but we have bananas and cantaloupe and limes, potatoes, onions. There's a whole bunch of stuff that's gonna end up being in our basket, and really they're gonna be done here in the next probably 5 or 6 minutes. It goes really fast once we start sorting. Co-ops work great with, really guys, just 5 people. You could be a co-op. You're putting your money together and you're bulk buying. That's really the concept, and then just splitting it up with friends. Because no, I don't need, a massive box of broccoli. One person doesn't need that, but 30 or 40 people, 5 or 6 people, you could make that work. So anything that's left over goes over here. And the extras will all get to take 1 or 2, you just pick 1 or 2 things to take home. If there's something you don't like in your box, you can switch out with someone else while they're still here if you want. But that's the awesome part of how a co-op can work. So again, we're all paying $25 a basket, and you can get multiple baskets if you want. I actually have 3 that we're getting today, not all for us. We're picking up for some friends that didn't want to be here at 8 a.m. But we will end up taking probably 1.5 baskets home with us, and then putting a lot of it up in the freezer, because this is as cheap as produce is going to be. For 25 bucks, my guess is that the basket will probably weigh about 40 to 50 pounds in produce, so it's pretty awesome. All of this is coming straight from the farmer's market here in Columbia. And the farmer's market in Columbia, South Carolina is a federal market, so you can buy a ton of things in bulk. So you can see the big cases. They've got it all sorted out so that each item is done individually, because each basket needs to get a set amount. If you've got a large farmer's market in your area, it's something that you could totally set up yourself. But I would push you to join a co-op that already exists. It's a lot less work. So this one is just a community co-op. That's its name, community co-op. You can search for the group on Facebook if you want to get started before I plug in the link. But it's open to anybody that's in Columbia. I did not start this. Some friends of mine did though. But this has been going on for probably 5 or 6 years now. You jump in when you want to. You jump in when you're home and you're available on a Saturday, and you don't participate when you're not. So it's not something I have to do every single week, but it's a really, really great way to save on your produce.
price-wise, the 25 bucks that we spend, I would say if I were to turn around and try to buy all of this in Aldi or in another grocery store, it's probably upwards of $50 worth of produce. If you think about most things in the grocery store are usually $1 a pound, and that's on sale. So, you know, you can think of some things that you might get cheaper than $1, but most produce items, $1 a pound is a good price, but you're going across the board and you're getting all sorts of things for probably more like 50 cents on the pound. So across the board, you're getting a great price. I would say bananas are probably the one thing that we could get cheaper, maybe, but I don't know on anything else. Definitely not when we talk, you know, broccoli, romaine lettuce. We had some cauliflower, trying to let you guys see rather than see me. Everyone's getting oranges, cantaloupe, bananas. It's a great mix. Their goal is usually for us to come home with 20 to 25 different items. And so it's first and third Saturdays of the month. You just have to pay the Wednesday before Co-op in ours. That's how it works. And it's $25 a basket. So we'll walk over and I'll show you guys what the baskets kind of look like. I just don't want to get in their way. I know people are probably already like, why is that lady not helping to sort? I brought 2 kids. Hopefully that helps. They are sorting. But I want to give you guys a look at what's in the basket so far. So we'll turn it around and let you guys see. So this is a look so far of what's in there. This is one of my baskets. But we still have 5 or 6 different items to sort out. So everyone's getting a good mix. We've got celery and broccoli, avocados, onions, cabbage, cantaloupe. They do a great job of making sure that it's just a wide range of things. So anyone that's got a US Foods, Chef Store, a Gordon Food Service, any of those, they sell bulk produce as well. So look into those restaurant supply stores. But honestly, this Co-op is going to be cheaper than even that, because, you know, going home with a case of potatoes is great and you got a great deal on potatoes, but you still have a whole bunch of other things you want. So that's where coming in and jumping in on a Co-op, I'm going home with a ton of produce, all different kinds. So I'll turn back around in case you guys are just joining in. So they're finishing up on sorting, and you can see all the different baskets, but they're filled with just tons of different things. So when I'm done, I will put the link to our Co-op. If anyone is in the Columbia area, you're welcome to join us first and third Saturdays, but there are lots of other Co-ops across the US. So I know this is not unique to Columbia by any means. It's also super easy to start one yourself, guys. And I made a YouTube video following these guys a few years ago, and I'll put that in the links or the comments as well, so that you could watch that, how to start your own produce Co-op. It's really easy to do. I'd say you need at least 5 people. And you're already there. You're already started once you can get those first 5 people. Well, I'm going to jump out and actually try to be a little bit of help before I just become that weird person who talked to her phone the whole time. I hope you guys have a great Saturday. I just wanted to share live so that folks could get an idea of what a Co-op looks like.
So Co-op Day is a huge way to save money. You can see everything that we got. There's over 20 different items, which to me is a big piece, meaning I'm not coming home with a ton of 4 things. I'm coming home with a manageable amount of 20 different things. It gives us a lot of variety on what we want to choose. My youngest actually, when we walked in the door, said, "Oh, it's filled with yummy things." Like, that's exactly what I want our kids to think. Now, savings wise, we grabbed 2 5-pound bags of potatoes, broccoli, celery, carrots, onions, romaine lettuce, 3 bunches of romaine lettuce, a whole 1-pound bag of spinach. There's a cantaloupe, 2 avocados, 2 pounds of tomatoes. I sat here and measured everything out so I would know what I was looking at. 2 pounds of mushrooms, 8 poblano peppers. We've got lemons and limes. Total, if I tried to go into the grocery store and buy all of this, we would probably be looking at $50 to $60. Farmers market and Co-op, splitting all of that up, we spent $25. So that's just how our Co-op works. It's a flat amount every single week, and they do the best that they can to make that stretch across all the baskets. Some things that I would look for in your area. The first thing to do is obviously just Googling the name of your city and the word Co-op, and you're gonna find if something quickly is out there. There are some other good resources though. Check out localharvest.org, and you can put in your zip code. This is going to help you find any larger co-ops and also some farms that will let you just direct buy straight from the farm. Also on Local Harvest, you'll find any farmers markets. Now, when I tell you that this all came from a farmers market, this came from a big farmers market. Columbia, South Carolina, along with 19 other cities in the United States, have federal markets. These are huge. The USDA is there buying produce along with civilians. So we aren't talking about the corner market or the one that's downtown and is super fancy. Some farmers markets cost an arm and a leg, and there's no savings there. So make sure that you are in a position where we can buy in bulk. We don't want the little tiny basket of tomatoes. I want the box of tomatoes, and I want to split that up with folks. That's going to get you the best savings that you can. Now, we've done another video, and I'm going to link to this below this video. I'll also stick it in a playlist together of how to start your own co-op. This is a few years old, where we actually followed the folks that ran this morning's co-op and how they do their shopping and how they planned it all out. So if you can't find anything in your area, check out that video to possibly be the one that starts something in your area. You know, it only takes 1 or 2 people, and you've got something going that's going to be saving you a lot of money.